Good afternoon, Super Truckers. Since that my last attempt, I have been blocked away by a Thailand man of this one trucker with some sort of a lorry like this thing as well. So we're gonna be making this fast, and we'll be seeing we're gonna be driving a new semi-truck that added into this official game itself. So looks like we're gonna be spawning one. But only things isn't going to be just like that. So I eventually spawned this one semi-truck with a sequential transmission on it. So let's just make it ourselves to move it a little bit of one apart. And that since my last attempt, that I should be gonna be getting on the line. That it absolutely just took it away from my trailer. That since that a Thailand sir is absolutely stealing my trailer away. So but right now, before this early morning, we're gonna be trucking all the way throughout here. So this is not since of this one Peterbilt. It's a 389 about of this truck. So looks like we're gonna begin to move on before the morning has just slept all the way. So it's pretty early in this morning out there, and it would not gonna be possibly redo that since that illegal man was absolutely parking legally around here. But since this legal thing as well, who pretty sure that rides the truck with us. So let's just completely move. As you can see in American Plains mudding, I just gonna be driven of this truck. But the last video I just driven around for the first time driven for the lorry as well for the first time. It's a camp over truck that we just driven for the last time. But right now we're driving for this a long hood truck, and we cannot believe that we're gonna be trying to move things a little bit longer. But I'm pretty not sure that since it was too long for that one semi-truck as well. But look at this truck. It's pretty outlawed or something. 12 gears, running low, and it's gonna be driving a little bit high all the way throughout night. So the morning star will be driving all the way for this morning. And then we'll be sensed to be driven all the way down into this one moment onto the Neverland Road. We seem to drive anything is gonna be, even though let's cruise all the way to 65 miles an hour. That since the moon has just completely sitting down, and before this is kind of just morning for just anything, all the way to 66 miles per hour. We can see the sun has been officially rising, so we're completely good to go as well. Into the Neverland area, which is recently updated for just a little bit of few things. We still have this officially for a trucking videos to do so, but it looks like we still have enough horsepower to do so. But all we have to do is make a U-turn instead of this pretty a dead end. So we just absolutely try to move this a little bit into the further round of the left, because since the trailer is absolutely gonna be trying to make ourselves a U-turn, we turn off the headlights off. The sun is rising as well. Let's cruise all the way to 78 miles an hour. And we're probably making sure that is going to be absolutely 84 miles an hour, I think, which is pretty, something is going to be a little bit faster. I think the front engine is making ourselves a little bit of blast. We're making things sure that we're going to be on time for this. We're going to be going all the way up as well. And since we're not going to be off time for this day. So when I drive this truck, I'm not required to do this to go for off-roading just like the lorries did. But since I just driven up this truck, but looks like we're going to head all over to these things as well, and I'm making sure the trailer doesn't going to be coming off. I'm going to be turning all the way to left without going for about off-roading as well. So the truck's acceleration is going to be all the way up here then. It's still going to be extremely lagged for so much, without going to be slowing down for very much sooner. I'm accidentally keep on speeding on this truck. It looks like we're going to be going on to turn to keep on left before we're slightly able to turn right of this thing as well. I'm making sure we're going to continue to go. And then the 12th gear. And I'm probably making sure that we're going to be speeding at this thing. But since we just keep on speeding to do so, without skipping around for the stop sign as well, so I make sure everything is going to be clearing to go. But it looks like we have just one sense about to do this. We're going to be hit around for a 3rd to 4th gear. I'm probably not sure that we're going to be hit around for the 7th gear. Now entering throughout for the Neverland center route, for instance, as well. We're entering to the Neverland area. This isn't going to be going for very much longer. I think the 9th gear is absolutely going to be recommended to do this. So I need to get increase about for this thing as well. And I'm not sure the vehicle is going to be slowing down. I would not recommend it to use like a long nose buses or some sort of a long nose trucks, the semi trucks as well. So we're not going to the left because I'm probably still going into the left instead of going on the right. So looks like we're continuing to go on to straight away. That since we're on the morning side as well. So there must be a trailers allowed of this thing. We still allowed for getting all the way to this thing as well by using a 12 gear. Now since we're going into out for the left, now we just gonna be trying to get all the way to the left. Now we're still accelerating smooth as possible, and without going to get kicked off the game, because as you can see the truck's engine, it sounds pretty great to do so. But we're still on the move as well, since I'm just gonna be saying goodbye to my old home. But looks like I won't be able to go onto the right. I'll just keep on moving further. We do, as we just gonna be slightly past the stop sign. Let's just see the acceleration of the 12th gear. Let's use the gear number 9, as we cannot able to do so. By using of this 12th gear, the semi truck could get stuck. I recommended that we're going to be using the 6th gear. I think we're going to be using on 7th. So we're going to be seeing throughout for the acceleration. I'll be pretty ready to do so. And it just eventually jump out of the truck as well and leave them alone. He's going to be getting back inside of the semi truck. We're going. And we're headed towards the... Oh dear, she left out of the truck. I'm probably not sure. She was too bored at this moment. And I really cannot believe she would drive for such as one pickup truck as well to go after me as well. And the trailer has been shaking by this kind of sort of a bumpy roads. We're still managing using the 11th gear, 12th gear. I have since, I'm pretty sure she's going after me, or he is not going to be making such as a little bit on time. I'm making things very sure we're going on the chase. And we just still going to make things a little bit further reduced. I can't see behind this guy over here. I'm not gonna be mentioned to do so. And what the sense he's gonna be reaching all the way to since the 6th gear. He's using the Ford F-150, and he definitely gonna be seeing this semi-truck for this one time. I hopefully definitely he tried to pull me over as well, so I'm gonna be pulling over for this thing as well to give herself a ride and despawn her truck, and we're not gonna be very mentioned to do so. Hopefully this man or that girl will be riding that truck back, so hopefully that doesn't gonna be speaking out to do this. So she accidentally jumped out of the bus, rejoining all the way back as here, and as always she got me anyways. And you're pretty sure she lost her mind, or he was? I'm probably making sure. You're gonna be getting back inside of my truck, or it was literally gonna be making things some sort of failure. Wait, he just letting the hopper just fall off? I don't really think we're gonna be using on the camera mode. So she opened the hopper as well. Oh dear. Since that was gonna be a waste of time, because since she might look at this thing as well. Let's just pretty ourselves to get our on the move. Wait, I'm not sure that we cannot able to lock my semi-truck as well. Let's just keep on moving, but unfortunately she's just completely opening up the hopper as well, and we're gonna be completely wasted for so much, a lot of weight as well. I'll make sure that wasn't gonna be making for one mention, and it wasn't gonna be just like it's gonna be happen all the way for sometimes. Oh dear, something is absolutely spawned out of nowhere, or just literally gonna be spawning out of this thing as well. So we're gonna be end off for this standoff as well, and I'll be the one to close up the hopper as well. So I forgot to turn off the truck. I just completely jump off, and we just the front hopper and the rear hopper as well. We just closing all the way down as well, and looks like entire hopper has been closed down as well. So it's time to wrap up for this video, and we're gonna be saying for this to the end. So if you enjoy for today's video about trucking, that he or she having a ride with that truck, we already drive around for this thing as well. So thanks for watching and for all your support, and which you don't forget to leave a like and subscribe. And his or her truck was driving a red lorry or a cab over truck as well. So thanks for watching and for all your support into this Super Truckers. All later around here, I'll be see you there. And that should be Turbo Concept is signing off, and over and out, I guess.